Good afternoon. Welcome to the encounter. It's November the 9th, 2022. I am Minister Katina Barnes, and I have the pleasure of hanging out just a little bit with our First Lady, Reverend Dr. Janelle Riddick.
Hello, good afternoon. And hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the encounter.
Yes, the encounter is where we connect church, community, and Christ. We say this almost every week. You don't have to do this journey by yourself. We
Right.
will have some opportunities for you to stay connected. And we're going to jump right into our community news. I'm excited to see this. Museums for All. This is a new initiative to offer free and reduced admission to any museum. Through this initiative, individuals receiving food assistance benefits can
Wow,
gain admission to over 1,000 museums throughout the United States. Is that cool or what?
that is
Uh,
awesome.
right? There is a list of all the museums on their website. You can visit www.museums, the number 4, all.org. That's www.museumsforall.org. Like that is so cool. So I'm a museum person. I love to just go and walk through, all different types of museums. And this gives families, children, the opportunity to kind of explore and see
Right.
what's out there. I hear so
Yeah.
many people say, "Oh, there's nothing to do in Portsmouth or Virginia." That's not true. There are
Mhm.
so many hidden gems in our museums that we have. We have great museums. So I encourage you all to go to the website and see if there's a museum near you, or you may be traveling like for the
Mhm.
holidays. You can stop
Right.
in for free admission, reduced admission. Check it out.
Yep. And especially with the weather shifting and
Mhm.
maybe not doing as many outdoor activities, this is a very
Yeah,
timely announcement.
yeah.
So it is no secret, everyone, that Wakanda Forever uh, is hitting theaters tomorrow. That's right.
Mhm.
It's going to be showing at the Commodore Theater on High Street. That's maybe the closest one to many of our viewers, but it's here. And so I already heard people making plans with groups and families and that kind of thing to go and check it out.
Yeah, yeah. Excited about that.
Yeah.
Career fair. I talk to a lot of people every day looking for employment. The Hampton Roads Transit will be having a career fair on Friday, November the 18th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They are hiring for bus operators, customer service, mechanics. Again, if this falls into something that you're interested in or qualify for, don't hesitate. The Hampton Roads Transit is a very valuable economic force here in Hampton Roads. So please take your resume, put your best outfit on, and go grab that job.
Excellent. Excellent. We also want to share that the Portsmouth Department of Social Service is accepting applications for heating assistance. So if you need some heating assistance, certainly we are feeling some of the cooler temperatures coming in, and I think they may be around to stay for a little bit longer. Then we've had some unseasonably warm days, which I'm sure many of us appreciated, but the cool and the cold is coming. And so if you need heating assistance, you can call 757-405-1800 to learn about eligibility requirements. And applications are also available if you prefer a hard copy. We do have some applications available right here in the hallway, right in front of the church office on our information table.
And speaking of assistance, if you use the downtown or midtown tunnel, you may need some toll relief. They are also accepting applications for individuals who may qualify. You can contact their number is 877-762-7824, or you can go to vdot relief.com. and to learn to see if you're eligible to receive some assistance with going through the downtown tunnel. Some people may live in Portsmouth and they work in Norfolk, and you're using the downtown tunnel every day. So
Right.
I would strongly encourage you to take a look at this particular website or call and find out if you're eligible.
Yes. The Virginia toll relief is a great assistance, right? I know I've heard many people say, my bill is so high.
Yeah.
So here you go, just for you. Let's not forget, coming up, we have Veterans Day on this Friday. This Friday is Veterans Day, November the 11th, and we just want to say a special thank you to all those who have served and those who are currently serving as well. But particularly for those who have served, we honor you and we thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Let's move into our St. Mark highlights. And don't forget, if you have some things going on in the community, or you know of anything that's going on in the community, let us know. Again, this is our attempt to keep you connected. God is concerned about every aspect of our life, right? So
that's right.
We're not always in church. We're not always at St. Mark. So there's some things that you may want to stay connected that will, build you up and build your family up in the community. So let us know what's going on so we can highlight that here on the encounter.
We are looking forward to 2023. And so we want you to join us for our 2022 Habakkuk Hour. The prophet Habakkuk talks about writing a vision and making it plain, right? And so we are excited about this time of coming together to reflect on the great things that God has allowed us to do during the current year, and then also be intentional about preparing and planning adequately for our upcoming year. So it is tonight. Tonight is part 1, and then we will have part 2 on next Wednesday. And so we're going to gather here on site at 6:30 p.m. And so we invite all of our ministry leaders, all of our members, all of those. If you just want to be a part, maybe you attend service here or have attended service, listen, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you what has gone well and worked well. We want to hear maybe some tweaks, some edits that you would make that would help to enhance our overall programming. I know Minister Katina, you know this very well also, but so much goes into, right, successful ministry. And I just believe that God has tremendously blessed us this year to see successful ministry. And as we celebrated 120 years of St. Mark last month, God has been blessing for 120 years, right? And so we're grateful. And so we want to do our part, right? We all want to play our part in terms of planning. So of course, the first part of planning, I believe, is prayer, right? Praying about how the Lord is leading and, what you're sensing, and then bring that as we as a body plan together. Again, it's so many gifts and talents and sacrifices that come together from so many to make impactful, successful ministry. So thank you to all of you who have been a part and supportive this year. And we look forward to kind of laying out what is to be for next year. So come on out. I've had some members to say, hey, I want to get more involved next year. And so I've invited them out to Habakkuk Hour 2 to kind of see where they may fit as well. So join us.
Yes, very good. Our outreach ministry is collecting non-perishable items. They are collect gloves and socks and hats and hand warmers. Please, all sizes, not just for children, but adults, children, bring those items. There are receptacles in the Northex, and you have a while to bring those. We're starting November 1st, which, we're in this time. So we've been collecting for some time now. So please, if you're at Walmart or Dollar General or wherever, just pick up an extra hat or pick up some gloves and drop them in, because these are items that our outreach ministry can definitely distribute when they are out talking to people and helping people to grow closer to God.
That's right. We are continuing to highlight and celebrate exciting things that are going on. And we want to highlight and celebrate that our very own Pastor Lucretia Mason Underdew, and First Gentleman Clyde Underdew will be celebrating their first pastoral anniversary on next Sunday. And it is going to be hosted at 3:00, and we are the host site. And so Pastor Mason Underdew and the United Community Church is going to be here. And so if you would like to come out and celebrate, I am sure that Pastor Lucretia and First Gentleman Clyde Underdew would love to have you come and join in with the United Community Church for their first pastoral anniversary. So exciting times. And again, that's next Sunday at 3 p.m. on site.
That is exciting. And we are planning. Thanksgiving is like, I can see it. It's out there. My mother-in-law asked me, so what's the menu? I was like, menu for what? She said, Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my God, yes, I got to start planning for that because it is here. Well, St. Mark, we are planning for our service Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 23rd at 6:30 p.m. Come out and worship and just give God thanks for all the things that he continues to do in our life. You'll have time, start your dinner afterwards. We won't be very long. I understand, just a power hour. So you'll still have time to go and, cook your greens or whatever you're cooking, or pick something up. So please, we would love to see you at our Thanksgiving service on Wednesday, November 23rd, 6:30 p.m.
Yes. We are continuing to pray as a family. Again, we mentioned already about being intentional about praying for a strong finish to this year, right? I know many people are kind of already in holiday mode. I asked my son, Minister Katina, I said, D, I think I'm going to go ahead and start putting up some Christmas things so that everything is up by Thanksgiving dinner. So as we're hosting for Thanksgiving, that Christmas stuff will be up. He was like, no, mommy, you can't combine the holidays like that. He was like, we need to have Thanksgiving and let it feel like Thanksgiving and then have Christmas. And I was like, okay, I didn't know that a 13-year-old would have such a strong opinion about the combining of the holidays in his estimation. But we do all want to finish the year out strong, right? So sometimes it's moving quickly, as we often say, but we also want to make sure that whatever assignments or things that God has purpose for you, right, that you're being intentional about fulfilling those things and being prayerful, right, that we finish strong and we stay focused, right, we finish strong, and then we also are praying for a successful upcoming year. But prayer is always important. So as we are praying about finishing strong and we're praying about a successful upcoming year, we are continuing to keep our entire church family and community in prayer as well, right? And so we are continuing to lift up our students, our schools, our entire community. We are continuing to pray for the family of Sister Jasmine Chalmers. There was a beautiful celebration of life held on this past Saturday for Jasmine, and we do ask that you continue to keep the Chalmers family and friends in prayer during this time. Listen, the prayers of the righteous still availeth much, and so please continue to pray, seeking God for strength, direction, wisdom, whatever you need. Prayers are always appropriate.
Amen. That's right.
We are shifting to our birthdays. We have quite a few once again this week, and we celebrate with each of you who had a birthday in November. And particularly, we are highlighting November the 6th through November the 12th today. So happy birthday to Sister Carol Gilliard on the 6th. Dr. Haroline Ray, happy birthday. Reverend Charles Flynn, Takaya Brown, and Antonio Lamb Jr. all celebrated birthdays on the 6th. Happy birthday. On the 7th, happy birthday to Sister R.G. Lamb, Joy Simmons, Ricky Johnson, Angelia Clack, Deaconess Latasha Birch, Shandell Parker Evans, Lamaj Long, and Raven Davis. Happy birthday. November the 8th, happy birthday to Robert Stevenson, Jasmine Lamb, Barbara Gatling. Happy birthday. On November the 9th, happy birthday to Lillian Taylor, happy birthday. Dale Massenberg and LaWanda Turner Hamlin, happy birthday. Celebrating on the 10th, happy birthday to Hattie Barnes. And on the 11th, happy birthday to Gwendolyn Herndon, Sabrina Newsom, Belinda Baker, and Deborah Massenberg. And then rounding us out on the 12th, happy birthday to Trustee Franklin Hickman and Deidre Hines, along with Jordan Giddens. Happy birthday! We celebrate you and we pray God's continued blessings upon each of you.
That's right. That's right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So look, I say this every week, you all. Let me tell you, this past Sunday, let me tell you, Pastor preached a powerful word. The subject, chosen to choose, right? So we all have been chosen to choose. Like we have the freedom to choose God first, right? Let me tell you, this was a powerful message. Came from John 5, verses 1 through 8. We do have just a little snippet. Let's see our snippet from this past Sunday.
Want to be made well? Now, if you've been in church for a while, that sounds good. But if you've been sick for 38 years, what do you mean, do I want to be made? Do I want to be made well? I mean, it was puzzling to me that Jesus, who is the healer, Jesus, who is the balm in Gilead, Jesus, who opens the eyes of the blind, water walks across lakes, who causes dead men to come back to life, who takes a boy who is dead and gives him back to the mama so they can go to the I.C. Norcom prom. I mean, a Jesus who can do great things showed up, and this time he does not run to his rescue. He does not hurry to do the healing. He does not expedite his escape from the pool. He does not move quickly to give him a cure, but instead Jesus shows up and he interrogates him about his intent. He looks at the man and he makes an inquiry of him. I want to know how involved you want to be in the healing, because I see how involved you've been in your own pain. You were satisfied staying here. You were satisfied watching other folks. You were satisfied letting the blind lead the blind. You were satisfied expecting paralyzed people to move. That's crazy by itself. You were satisfied with the lame man. And then you had the audacity to complain about the fact that people who were lame and blind and paralyzed got to the water before you did. I can do the healing. I can do the fixing. I can perform the miracle. But I want to know, don't you understand that you have been chosen to choose? You could have got up a long time ago. You could have grabbed your joy weeks ago. You could have got your peace back last year. You could have started acting healed before the medication. You could have trusted me for what I said I was going to do weeks ago. You've been laying here not because you are lame, not because you are blind, not because you are paralyzed. You are here because you forgot that I chose you to make the decision.
Yes, absolutely. Let me tell you, go back and listen to this sermon. Pastor said that he chooses us because he wants to guide you. So you may be asking, why am I chosen? He wants to guide you. He wants to gift you, and he wants to go with you. So that's just a little snippet. So go back and listen to the sermon this past Sunday. It was definitely a word.
Amen.
And as we are staying connected, make sure you reach out to our church office if you need anything. We'll follow us on our Facebook page, our Instagram, and we also have our YouTube. You don't have to do this alone. If you just need a little pick-me-up to finish out the year strong, make sure you are staying connected with us.
Absolutely. Don't forget, tonight we will be having our Habakkuk Hour, and that will also take the place of our Wednesday night Bible study. And so we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible out tonight. Don't forget that we as a church family, we see you. Not just do we see you with our natural eye. We recognize that you're here. That's valuable as well, right? We see you, but we also see, that's an acronym for us. We see you saved, engaged, and empowered.
That's right. And don't forget, tonight is 6:30. As a
That's right.
time difference, 6:30. So not 7 o'clock, 6:30. We'll see you. And until
Yes.
next week, lift Jesus, love others, and live your best life. Be blessed.